Today I'm taking you with me to source vintage decor in Zurich, Switzerland. We will be traveling from France to Switzerland on the lookout for the best Brockis. Hi, I'm Indra, the founder of Maison Amaranth. This is day 2 of sourcing vintage decor. I'm linking day 1 here for anyone who hasn't watched it, but for now let's start day 2. Our first stop of the day is at AOZ Brockito in Zurich, more specifically in Urlikon. It is around 15 minutes by car from the city of Zurich. From across the room, I saw this gorgeous cowskin chair for 1,200 francs, as well as this Picasso coffee table book. As usual, I naturally gravitated toward my favorite corner, which is the paintings. Then I saw this deer painting. It reminded me so much of Bambi. I was praying for one since my last YouTube video of sourcing in Normandy after seeing the deer running through the fields. And I wanted to bring this painting home so bad, but it was very damaged so I couldn't. This squared wooden frame painting was so lovely as well. There was such a large section of porcelain, as you can see. Shelves filled with all types of stuff, so definitely come here if you're looking for a lot of porcelain. Really like the floral details on this one a lot for 9 francs, but I'm more into blues and white, so this one definitely was my favorite. And then these cute ones for 3 francs. This floral beer glass was stunning. This teapot has a very unique shape. So far we've seen a lot of scales in every Swiss Brocki and I'm really loving it, and the prices are really fair. I've seen between like 25 and 45 francs. And the shape and the detail of this candle holder is really out of this world. Just wow. Before leaving, I lingered by this beautiful wooden cabinet, imagining it filled with the delicate porcelain and glassware that we just passed by. As lovely as the decoration of this store was, we were excited to go to the next one, which was only a short drive away from the one we just visited. It is also located in Zurich and it's only around 50 minutes drive away from the main station. Welcome to Arche Brockenhaus. The entrance felt like a fairy tale, greeted by the sight of a giant whimsical hot air balloon. Not many stores can top this. Inside, the furniture definitely took center stage, mainly this cabinet as well as these gorgeous dining chairs. This is a vintage straddle sewing machine with a pedal at the bottom to run the machine. I was so captivated by the intricate wood carvings on this vintage cabinet and the soft textures of this beautiful tapestry chair. Absolute steal at only 60 francs. And then as usual, the painting section found me, obviously. It is definitely a dangerous place. I fell enormously for this beautiful, vibrant floral vase painting from 1979. But honestly, they had so many other cute ones. If you really spend the time looking through these, you'll definitely find something to your likings. This was really the type of place that really has something for everyone, whether you're looking for porcelain plates or cute water jars or even cute porcelain teapots. There is so much choice. This was such a lovely section of lamp covers as well as lamps. I really adored this one especially. This angel statue also really had something. This is an antique butter mold, also sometimes used as a cheese mold. They had so many of these stoneware blue crocs. These glass vases on the floor with some dried flowers would be stunning for sure. The details on this teapot were out of this world. They also had a big selection of cutlery, but nothing really jumped out. As the afternoon started rolling in, we headed out to go to the next stop, which was the Heilsarmee Brocki in Zurich. This Brocki is located in Zurich as well, and it's around 10 minutes drive from the main station. I spent some time in mostly the porcelain section. There were some cute pieces such as this tureen. I also found a very cute porcelain for gravy such as this one as well as this one, and they were only 6 francs each. Both this wooden rocking horse as well as the wooden tiny duck would make any child's room feel like a storybook. The piece that truly haunted me, however, was a magnificent vanity with mirrors that felt like they belonged in a palace. This stunning candelabra as well, a very cute small wicker basket, and then there was the wicker, a trophy-style pedestal basket with ceramic knobs on the handles for only 15 francs. I'm still a little heartbroken I left that one behind, to be honest. Blaukreuz Brocki in Dübendorf was the next one on our list. It was only a little bit outside of the city center, around 20 minutes drive. The highlights here were definitely the unexpected details, like this wooden cabinet lined with hand crochet. I am totally in love with this chair, who wouldn't be? As well as this one, stunning. They had a lovely porcelain section as well, as you can see here. I definitely wandered here for some time, and these were just adorable. Would have loved this one if it actually had a lid, which it didn't, unfortunately. I couldn't resist this hand crocheted table runner, nor the cushion covers that so belong in a seaside cottage. This chandelier was stunning, this beautiful plate as well. Check out this classic Swiss pewter wine flagon. You'll see these all over the Valais region. They were actually designed with heavy lids to keep the mountain cider cool and the flies out. It is a beautiful piece of Swiss craftsmanship that has stayed basically unchanged since the 1700s. I really thought it was worth showcasing this piece. Even the lemon press here felt like a small work of art. The iconic Zürcher Brockenhaus was kept for last as our final Swiss destination, and it felt like stepping into a curated dream. Located just a short stroll from the main station, every floor felt like a high-end showroom. The level of taste here was unlike anything we have witnessed before in Switzerland, so we were really happy to end our Swiss sourcing here. I found myself completely captivated by a wooden cabinet with a silhouette so unique, especially along its left side. It was a true work of art. They had an array of wall and table lamps that just felt so cool and so historical. Particularly this lamp in this frame that really took my breath away. But this one is just so stunning as well. They also had a section filled with porcelain as well as wicker baskets such as this one for wine. And I was in love with this giant wooden cabinet. As well as this tureen without a lid. Then I reached the painting section and once again I was left speechless. My heart stopped for one piece in particular, an oil landscape featuring weeping willow trees mourning over a quiet pond. The depth of these forest green colors were simply hypnotizing. The regrets as a collector and as a business owner are always the loudest. This 150 francs mirror I left behind is still haunting my dreams. I could kick myself for not bringing it home. These female body sculptures were simply stunning. Their furniture curation was simply on point. Every corner just was telling a different story. I was, as you can probably tell already from my past video, obsessed and head over heels for this classic Swiss chair and that elegant camelback seat. It was the perfect bittersweet end to our Swiss vintage adventure. Now let's go to France. As we began to drive toward France, the world turned again into a white wonderland. I definitely have some favorites of all the places that we visited in Switzerland these days, but I would love to know if there's anything that jumped out to you or whether there's any shop that you are dreaming to go to. If so, please let me know in the comments. This way I can make sure that I always film the things that you guys are interested in. However, it is not over just yet. As I mentioned, we are still heading to France to visit a couple of stores. But before doing this, we decided to stop in a little town called Laufenburg. It is a town that feels simply suspended in time. It is a place of divided beauty because the Rhine River basically splits the town into two nations, with one half in Switzerland and the other one in Germany. Linked by a beautiful stone pedestrian bridge, you can walk from one country to the other in a few seconds. Both sides of the town share a rich history, and the colorful, narrow medieval houses looks like they just been painted on. Wandering through these snowy streets was dangerous and beautiful at the same time. So unique and so excited to be able to see these villages on our way home. This was basically the view from Switzerland to Germany. How cool is that? However, we are not fully home yet. Before that, we are going to spend a night here before heading to the Champagne region in France for our last stores. And we passed some really cute snowy towns on the way there. Immediately after arriving in Reims, we visited À Travers Temps, where a unique lamp candle holder hybrid found its way into our collection. Our final stop was Le Beau Coin, a shop with a lovely quiet soul where I tucked my camera away to simply respect the stillness of the shop. I immediately saw this beautiful wooden standing mirror for only 250 euros. This beautiful rocking horse. I can never resist these ornate antique wall mirrors in Baroque or Rococo style. This gorgeous chair was unfortunately already sold for 200 euros. Most of his paintings were really pricey, but they were so beautiful.
If you're feeling inspired to go on your own treasure hunt, I've made it super easy for you because I've spent months curating a custom Google Maps that is filled with over like 200 vintage locations across Europe, as well as some international locations. You will find secret flea markets, annual antique fairs, antique stores, mostly across France and mainland Europe. And I will also continuously update this when I find new gems. So this number will constantly increase. So the link to access this is in the description down below, as well as the link to sign up to our newsletter to be informed when Maison Amaranth launches and when you get to buy these latest Swiss and French finds. I'll soon, of course, be doing a haul of all my Swiss finds. So I'll see you guys in the next one. See you. Bye.